guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new OPI 2019 Limited Edition neons. There are 6 neons in this year's set, and I'm going to do this video in the style of another video I did recently where we're just going to go ahead and start into swatching. All of the polishes have the same formula, and so I'm just going to start swatching through them as I talk because I don't really have any particular thing to tell you about the different polishes. They only differ by their colors. They all have the same formula. Previously, OPI has released many jelly-like formulas for their neons, which look really, really bright over white. You can definitely swatch this year's neons over white and you'll make them even more bright, but this year's neons actually get fully opaque for the most part. I feel like if you have a very, very strong nail line, you might find that these aren't totally opaque for you at 3 coats, but I found them to be opaque at 3 coats, which is very different for OPI as far as neons go. Usually they would be a beautiful tinted squishy jelly neon that wouldn't show up very bright on the nail unless you wore them over a white base. These have white already in them, and so they do look pretty bright even on their own. Like I said, you can definitely wear a white base under these and it'll make them brighter. I found these to be all good at 3 coats, so that's what I'm showing you today. I did get these from polishpick.com. That's where you can find them. You can head on over there and see that they have the China Glaze Sesame Street collection. They have the China Glaze neutral collection where it all has shimmers and hollow and things like that. They have a sneak peek of the fall Scotland collection from OPI over there, so that's really exciting as well. You can check those out. All of these polishes dry to a kind of semi-matte, kind of a flat finish. It's not ultra matte, so you can definitely play with that if you want to leave them in their matte state or if you want to gloss them up, wrap the tips, help out a matte formula. Sometimes a matte formula can chip a little bit quicker than non-matte formula, so you might want to do the glossy top coat for that. So as you're seeing, these polishes are really beautiful, gorgeous, bright shades. I'm going to go ahead and talk through each name now. So as you saw, we swatched through a teal green, kind of like a rainforest green, and then a beautiful blue. It has a pinch of green in it. The green one is called Dance Party Teal Dawn, and beautiful pigmentation, very nice at 3 coats, so I swatched that one for you. Next up, the blue is Music Is My Muse. It's just a really beautiful, refreshing, strong blue shade and totally wearable on its own, so that's really exciting. Next we have the shade called Orange You a Rockstar. I'm going in alphabetical order if you didn't notice. And this one's kind of like a peachy pink coral. I don't really think of this as an orange shade, but they probably mixed and like an orange neon pigment with a pink neon pigment. That's what I'm guessing. But this one is Orange You a Rockstar. So I swatched this at 3 coats just like the rest. Then we have a lovely purple, and purple neon pigment, when you don't mix it with any white or anything, usually has a very dark appearance on its own. But they added some white in here. It made this workable at 3 coats, and this is Positive Vibes Only. I love a purple, you guys know, so I really, really like this one. The last 2 we have are the yellow and the pink. This yellow has a lot of green in it. In fact, it looked very similar to How Does Your Zen Garden Grow from the Tokyo collection. That one is just a little bit more green. But this one is called Pump Up the Volume, and this one is the lightest in pigmentation, so you might find yourself not really reaching full opacity at the 3 coats. And again, you can always swatch these over a white base if you prefer that as well, and then that would give you more opacity, obviously. And then the final polish in the collection is the pink, and this is a gorgeous hot pink called VI Pink Passes, and this is the hero shade out of the collection. I always feel like the hero shade is kind of like the representative for the collection. So that's the one that OPI is using to put their strongest foot forward out of the collection. I feel like everyone would love a hot pink, neon pink, so it makes sense. Anyways, 3 coats just like the rest. So as you saw, these all swatched really nicely. As for my personal opinions on the collection, I did like the collection. I was very happy to see them when they came, to see that they didn't have to have a white base, because for me, that's not my preference. I I enjoy just swatching a polish on as it comes, you know, if it's not like a glitter topper or something. So I was happy that these are totally workable on their own. If you like an eye searing neon, these aren't really eye searing neons unless you wear them over a white base. I think for me, because I've seen so many indie neons this year that have just been amazing, these ones didn't blow my mind. That being said, I much preferred them to their previous formula. So I'm just kind of lukewarm about them. They definitely all performed great and there were no issues with any of them. And if you are an OPI collector, I think you will really like these. Being able to use a neon product from them and not needing that base. So that is my review for you guys. Hopefully that live swatch helped you out and you know which ones are must-haves for you. Thanks for stopping by again for this video. I will see you back for another one very soon. Take care till then. Bye!